827 Big Chicken Morning Show on V103, the ATL's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. What's your name is? Comedian Miss Pat?
Yes, someday. Just Miss Pat.
Queen Shamea Walton.
Hey, best friends.
We have been on this journey with you.
Yes, you have. And I really appreciate that, y'all. I can't believe it, but Friday will be 25 weeks. 25 weeks pregnant, which means we only have about 14 more weeks to go to the due time.
So is that technically 6 months?
Yes,
Okay.
we are 6 months. I'm so excited. I'm starting to get a little antsy about the gender. I can't wait for it. So, I mean, stick around. We'll let you know next week. But this week, we're going to bring up and talk to one of my favorite OBGYNs, somebody I really love and is near and dear to me, who helped me find my surrogate, Dr. Jackie Walters. Dr. Jackie, you know her from Married to Medicine. You know her because she's probably been caring for your womb or your vagina. But we got her, and we got questions. I know she has all the right answers. She and my actual surrogate, Shadina, they have a company, an agency called Surrogacy Miracles.
Okay.
So good morning, Dr. Jackie.
Good morning. Good morning, best friend.
Good morning.
How you feeling this morning?
I feel amazing. I'm just energized today.
I love it. Good, because we're going to need your good energy, girl. Tell everybody how you and Shadina even came about doing this company. Why did you get into surrogacy when you were already tapped into being an OBGYN? You know, just you do so
That
much.
word.
So, like, why? Why the surrogacy stuff?
Well, girl, backstory is everybody in the world knows from Married to Medicine that I had breast cancer not once but twice. And after chemo and radiation, I was rendered infertile. And so I wanted to do the one thing that I do is get pregnant. And so I couldn't, and I tried to adopt, and they told me I was not far out enough from chemo, and I couldn't do it. Long story short, I took my pain and created a purpose. Shadina and I had worked together as previous surrogates with me, and here we are now doing what we love the most, is making sure that we give the gift of life.
I love that, and I love that you, you know, you take your pain and you turn it into sunshine and for other people. Like you just, it's so inspiring. I mean, I absolutely love you for this and for your ability to even share your story. It's amazing. A lot of women feel less than or not even like a woman. You know, back in the day, they used to say you ain't a woman until you have a child. You know what I mean? So like, I get it. Like, and I really appreciate what you're doing because you've blessed me now with, being a mother twice. So
absolutely. And there are a variety of reasons to choose a surrogate to expand the family. You're right. Old school, they told us if you didn't have a baby, you weren't a woman. Now we know better. And when we know better, we do better.
Absolutely.
And so, yes, infertility is one of the main reasons, but same-sex couples, single individuals, women who have reached a mature age of 40 and over, taking medications like me on chemo, couldn't adopt, physical problems. There's so many reasons
absolutely
to use a surrogate. Yeah.
So, Dr. Jackie, I got questions. I know the people listening got questions, so I want all of them to call 404-741-WVEE if you have any questions for Dr. Jackie, because I definitely got a couple. I'm going to drop on you, Doc.
Pretty much.
Call us now.
Dr. Jackson,
Jackie.
Dr. Jackie, this is a comedian, Miss Pat. Y'all hiring over there, girl?
Yeah, but you might be a little too old.
What's your skill set, Miss Pat? What's your skill set?
Pushing them out.
But it's funny that she asked that. Dr. Jackie, please don't you after a certain age you don't allow them to be surrogates anymore, right?
But you don't know how
Absolutely,
I am.
yes.
We know how old
You know you older than me, and if I can't be a surrogate, you can't be a
My
surrogate.
daddy said my birthday April 1st, not the 2nd.
Call us up if you got questions for our best friend, Dr. Jackie.
404-741-WVEE. We are on Shamea's Surrogacy Journey on the People Station V103. 846 Big Chicken Morning Show on V103, the ATL's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
Throwbacks, Daddy.
Please throw it back. We are in the midst of Shamea's Surrogacy Journey this morning. Dr. Jackie's on the phone. We have encouraged and invited you to call in and ask your questions at 404-741-WVEE.
We got Tasha calling from Atlanta. She got questions.
I do. Thank you so much, Tig. Miss Jackie, hi. I wanted to ask you a question. Being an individual who has gone through 3 unsuccessful rounds of IVF, the financial cost, it has coupled a few times. is there any possibility that surrogacy is covered through insurances generally, or is there something that we should know that would help us to get started before considering the process?
Oh, that's a great question. Absolutely. There are some great companies out here that will pay for that. I believe, and I hope I'm not misquoting it, but Apple, Amazon, and a couple of other companies will pay for a surrogacy journey. If they don't and you can't afford it, an insurance company won't pay for it, then there are definitely foundations. We actually have one, Surrogacy Miracles has a foundation where we do help some women, you have to qualify, of course, with that surrogacy journey. So, yes, there are ways to get it done. And then, good old school, and I don't encourage debt, but a credit card. Credit care.
That's true. And also, I was speaking to one of my close girlfriends that lives in Baltimore. Actually, IVF was covered underneath her insurance policy. So I would definitely do your homework. I mean, I don't know where you live, but if you are in a different state, I would tell you to definitely challenge or go after or check with your insurance company to see what could be covered. Even if it's just the medication, any little bit will help. I understand, girlfriend, because I did 7 rounds of IVF. So it's very crippling financially.
Yeah, and emotionally.
Absolutely. Hang in there,
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Hey, sweetheart.
Thank you, beautiful.
Walmart start their layaway program in September. You can always try them. Everything goes on layaway.
I don't know if they got the IVF over there at Walmart.
Walmart got everything.
Thank you for calling. Hang in there, sis.
Love you, sis.
Yeah, we love you. Jackie.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of people want to know, when is the time to get help? Like, how long after trying should you seek help? And how do you know if you're a good candidate even for IUI or IVF?
And you want me to answer that for you now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So let me tell them. The one thing you got to do is remember, age is a factor. So if you are a more mature woman and you're the age of 40 and over, I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't do 5, 6, 7 rounds of IVF because age is a factor. So I would definitely say if you are a more mature woman, you need to get help quick. If you're a candidate for IVF, of course, it's determined by a couple of things. Male factor is a thing, the uterus, and money. Money's a big thing. IUIs, we typically don't do too many cycles of IUI before we go to something a little bit more aggressive like IVF. But if you are a mature woman, if you have structural problems of the reproductive system, like your tubes are blocked or maybe 2 uteri, endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, autoimmune disorder, anything like that, it's time to go see a fertility specialist and find out the best route.
Okay.
That's right.
Dr. Jackie, I have a kind of a different question. Now, she's on the surrogacy journey, and you're basically putting a child in the surrogate. Does the baby share any DNA with the person who carries it?
Absolutely not. Not at all. All of the DNA, 23 genes come from the mother, so the egg that we use, and 23 genes come from the father, the sperm.
Okay.
None of the DNA is from the surrogate.
Okay, they just basically the incubator.
Yes, because I had so many people like,
Exactly right.
girl, they were coming up to me at the Hawks game like, congratulations, but how you know that's going to really be your baby? And what if some of her stuff get on your baby? And, and I'm like, wait, what?
What if they get on it,
and you'd
baby?
be so surprised, like the things that people really don't understand it. Like they're like, but how is her blood not mixing in with your baby's blood?
So her blood is supplying nutrients to the baby. So, the nutrients will be absorbed from the red blood cells into your baby. So it is not that she may not have an exchange of blood cells, but it doesn't change your baby DNA. I mean, we accept blood for life all the time from other people.
Right.
But it doesn't make us those people.
That's right.
Well, Dr. Jackie, since I'm too old to carry a baby, can I donate blood for money?
Yeah, you could, but that won't help us at Surrogacy Miracles unless you donate the money to the foundation.
Come on now.
There you go.
And Giving Tuesday was yesterday, so if you ain't giving nothing yesterday, feel free to give today. Tell everybody how they can give and donate to Surrogacy Miracles.
Definitely. I mean, the easiest approach is to go to social media and click on Surrogacy Miracles Consultant, hit the link, boom, right there. It says donate.
Amen.
I love it.
Dang, I wish I'd have got into
Thank you
this
so much, Dr. Jackie. You're amazing. You know we're going to have you back on here as we get closer to the delivery. Thank you for always keeping Shadina in check. Baby, we went to a ultrasound appointment. Shadina had a little bit of her stomach out, and Dr. Jackie went crazy. Then when she got on the scale, she was a little weight. Dr. Jackie was like, stop eating. Don't you eat never Thanksgiving. When I tell you she cares.
Yes. Shamea, let me say to you, though, thank you so much for sharing this journey, though.
Oh, thank you for, helping me share it. Because I want women to know they're not alone. Like, and you're not less than if you weren't fortunate enough to get pregnant, or if you aren't a mother yet. Your time is coming. It can happen. And it's up to us to share the light and the love.
Y'all about to make me cry.
Turning your pain into a purpose, girl.
Come on, pain into a purpose. Y'all better go over there and follow Dr. Jackie right now, and continue to follow my surrogacy journey. Wednesdays, 8 o'clock hour. Next week, we're gonna find out if it's a boy or if it's a girl. What you think, Doctor? Well, she already knows what it is. We'll find out next week. So
I want you to have a boy.
You want me to have a boy? All right.
I already got a girl.
Y'all gonna find out soon. Thank you again, Dr. Jackie.
All right. Have an amazing Wednesday.
You too.
All right,
I'm
bye-bye,
coming to see you for these loose lips.
Ew.
And bye.
And bye, girl.
She just lost a good customer.
More Big Chicken
She
Morning
don't
Show
mind it.
around the corner, including your next opportunity to win $500 as we pay your bills at 9 o'clock next on B103.